Hello and welcome to the Let's Talk Spirituality podcast. This is Time for Talking, or Emeris from timefortalking.com, spiritual mentoring for your body, mind and soul. I'm your host on this show. In this podcast, you'll receive insights on all topics spirituality inspired from above for spiritual growth, awakening, remembering, soul purpose, life mission, divine inspiration, past lives and much more. Thanks for tuning in. Today I'd like to talk to you about the soul versus our free will. Generally, a good analogy to understand the soul is the following. Imagine your body is a plane, and the soul is the engine of that plane. And our spirit guides and the ascended masters are representing the traffic control, with whom the soul communicates if and when the plane is going off course, so to speak. However, though this analogy correctly depicts the soul in our incarnation, but an important note to add here is there is also still our free will. So though the soul will nudge us for us to get back on track, i.e. onto the path that we planned for our life, however, if the body, i.e. our ego in an incarnation, refuses to adhere the soul's redirection on our path, we can do that. Practically, this means, say we are off track on our planned path and we ignore the soul's tapping on our shoulder, and so the soul bangs onto our door to get our attention. But we can still choose to ignore this. Then the soul is likely to throw us in front of a bus, sometimes even literally. However, even after that, we can still refuse to change and simply still ignore it and continue our quote-unquote not chosen path in that incarnation. But, and this is important to understand, though we can do this due to our free will, but as we also made a soul contract before we came into an incarnation, and with that we planned a certain path, so if we refuse to walk that one, we will have to come back into another lifetime to complete it then. Simply as out of our own free will, we chose our soul's blueprint and we planned to walk the intended path of it. But our free will allows us to do it in another lifetime if we want to. Naturally, choosing against our soul's guidance in an incarnation will result in more hardship and more challenges, but we can still choose such a path. Like some guidance and assistance on your very own soul's path, I can help you. Just get in touch. Timefortalking.com specializes in assisting you on your path. That's all for now. Get inspired. Thanks for listening till the end. You can always reach me on timefortalking.com with white light from here.